I don't know what Zoloft is doing. Like, I don't like when people are like, when, you know, like friends will like have learned it like in a little kind of like way. And they're like, yeah, no, it's interesting. Like, I'm just missing the like uptake inhibitor. So what this does is it re-releases the serotonin to uptake itself. Shut up. Like, you don't know what it does. Like, yeah, they told you that, but that's not what it does. That's just what they figured out how to say. Like, and it's fine. Like, it's very complicated what it's doing. Like, it's like makes you feel better. Like, it should be beyond our understanding. It's like on like a face wash commercial where they show you, oh, it swooshes into the pore and it picks up the dirt. It's like, you know, that's not what it does. That's what they knew how to draw a picture of, which is fine, but don't sit at brunch. Oh, yeah, you just had the missing uptake. And then it ticked it up. So you're feeling better, I bet, because you were just missing that uptake, then you got it. You don't know what that is. I like when science is complicated like that, you know. I'm like, I don't like things that are too simple, like a tampon. You know, I'm using tampons. I'm like, that's genuinely exactly what I would have come up with. That's not okay. Like, oh, there's blood coming out of the hole. What do we do? Okay, can you put a napkin in? Yeah, we can, but it's not the right size. Okay, can you go till it looks like that? Yeah, but then how are we going to get it out? Oh, can you glue a string to the end of it? And then you pull down. It's not even a simple machine. It's not even like a lever or something. It's like literally like you tug and the thing comes down. Like, that's too simple. I was using a NuvaRing for a little while. I mean, I've lived a long life. A NuvaRing was the best because it was like, what does it do? The ring. Oh, you put the ring inside and it gives you the hormones. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not a genius, but like the ring does not give you the hormones. Like, it doesn't. Like, I don't know what the ring does, but like, it doesn't give you the hormones. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I'm going to put it up, but I know it doesn't do all that. Yeah, and it'll actually really be good because the hormones are less strong because they're coming from the ring. What? Don't pander. Just be like, we don't know. Just put it up. We don't know what even why you want it. I don't know. I just put it up. When I was using my NuvaRing, I was going through a very bad emotional time, and I remember Googling the symptoms, and I was Googling NuvaRing rage. That's really lonely. Waiting each RAGE. You know, you feel very good when you type something in and it's like, you know, comes in right away. I was like, NuvaRing punching my bed. It's like, people aren't doing that, sweetie. I'm like, is this the circle that makes you punch your bed? They're like, no. It's the random circle for other people. Just to take it, you just take it. Just enjoy it. I'm on the trip right now, okay? Like traveling, like I'm not from here, like, okay? Like, I don't really like taking trips. Like, I don't like that. Like, oh, like, let's take a trip. No. I don't want to. I don't like it, because it's like, a trip is so, like, when you're on a trip, it's such a, you're so memory. Oh, we're going to make a memory. That the whole time I'm on a trip, I'm just like, this is the past. Like this, yeah, like this was supposed to have happened already. Like, we're not supposed to be here. I really try and stay present on a trip, but it's very hard for me. I find a trip to be like 8 hours of clocking in at the memory making factory. Just like, all right, like, I hope we get it done today. I hope it was worth it. We took a plane. I hope it was so fun. It's never going to be fun enough to have made the plane make sense. A plane is too intense. And the crazy thing is, the plane should be the trip. Like, the plane is so the crazy part. You know what I mean? You go up into the sky. The last time I was on a flight before this, there was a lightning storm a ways away. Nothing happened. It was just like, we just looked at it like eye to eye. The lightning storm, I'm like Zeus. Like, But we have it so backwards. It's like you get on the plane, you take a Xanax, you're like, you miss the whole sky, and then you land and you're like, oh, this is like a coffee shop. It's like, I don't want that. Like, I was where the birds can't go. I was looking down at the clouds, like, and I think it's like, if it felt more like flying, then I think we would be able to really feel the excitement of it. I actually don't even think you would get like flying, like people who are scared of flying. I think it's just the dissonance of being in like an IKEA desk chair, just being like, and you're like, I'm actually hurling through the sky. If you were like, ah, then I don't even think you would be afraid. I think you'd be like, nice. And you would honestly pay to just go up, loop it, come back down right where you started. Like, you would be like, please, I don't want to go somewhere else. Like, I want to have my amazing trip. I was in the middle this time, which is like, whatever. Like, I don't care. What? And I totally care. And I was just trying to peek out the window to see the clouds under my feet. Like, and the girl was like, kind of like blocking me a little bit. I was like, bro, like the clouds are our floor. Like we are in the sun right now. Like it's crazy. I'm trying to stay present on this trip. Like I'm trying to make it not so like, oh, why isn't it over? Like one of my tricks is I kind of avoid people who have bangs. Because to me, bangs, like, you know, I try to keep it a little, you know, bit of arm's distance because to me, bangs like exist to show the passage of time. Like it's a flash forward, and to show that she's older now, she has bangs. Or flash back, you know, and to show that she's younger, she has bangs. So when you're talking to someone with bangs, you're just like, you're not here. Like, your actual life is happening. I don't know if it's before or after. I don't know where we are, but all I know is I'm totally dead alone right now. Like, unless you're a lifer. Some people are like bangs cradle to grave, which is like, in that case, it's like, why don't you try? Give it a shot. Hey. Like, try this crazy thing called life. Give it a shot. People who are engaged, I feel the same way. It's so temporary, you know? Like, you're not here. You are the thing before the thing happened, you know? And I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at them. And I'm like, I'm dead alone. I don't have a person to talk to in this town. And I almost got bangs, actually, but I didn't because, you know, I go to, like, a queer, like, hair salon, you know, one of these fucked up kind of crazy ass where they're like, what if you looked like shit? And you're like, all right. Sure. Like, as a joke? And they're like, yeah, but no. Like, literally, like, you just look like it's like we just fuck up your head and you look like crap. You're like, sure, you go to like the Instagram page of the hair salon and it's just like people just look, and it's like the hottest people you've ever seen, and like to be like cutting against that or something, they're having like the ugliest haircut you ever saw in your life, and they're like, see? And you're like, you know, I'm actually not trying to cut against anything. Like, I'm trying to have it all work together to achieve a little something. What if it was all bangs in the back and angles on one side and a spike in the front? Leave me alone. I want to look literally beautiful, like straight up regular ass, like normal. Oh, what if it went diagonal in this piece? No. Step away from me, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go to a regular salon, no, you know, I'm not doing that either. All right, I'll leave you guys with this. Whatever. People say love makes you do crazy things. It's not true. Because when you're in love, like, that's when you can finally kind of act normal, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gonna go home. Oh, I'm gonna go to this restaurant, like, they're over there. Oh, I'm gonna take a trip, like, they're over there. It's like, oh, why are you doing it? You're in love? Go for it, Great, go get her, Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. A crush makes you do crazy things. Fucked up. Oh, I'm gonna go take a plane somewhere. She doesn't even know how you feel. Like, do not use your points. Not on her. You don't even know what. A crush has you acting so crazy you can't be honest to the people in your life about why you're doing anything. They're like, do you want to go out later? You're like, yeah, I was thinking Connecticut. Really? Yeah, there's this bar there.